it is time for a break. I've been going now for about 2 hours. I realize I haven't taken a break yet. So I'm going to take about a 15-minute break. Looks like we lost 200 viewers on the stream, and I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the game obviously has a slow start because it's the tutorials. It's trying to teach you all the combat and everything. I'm sure the game's going to pick up and get a lot more interesting once I actually get into the story missions, but we're not there yet. We're in the tutorial part of the game, you know. So I apologize if it is a slow start. Losing 200 viewers on the stream kind of sucks. We had over 600 to start, and then people were like, oh, this tutorial's boring. Well, that's how games start, you know what I mean? It should get better shortly, I hope. So, anyway, I'll be back. Give me 15 minutes. I'll be back in another hour of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 here on the stream. Alright, everyone, I'm back. Give me a moment here to get settled in here. I'll put my headphones on. I'll give everyone a moment here to jump back, run back to your devices. I actually found this out. I've been looking at the analytics recently of people who watch my live streams and the on-demand videos, and I found 50%, this is no lie now, 50% of people are now watching on mobile devices. So phones, iPads, you know, anyone who owns a Windows-based tablet, I guess. Most people are watching my videos on mobile devices now. Well, not most, 50%. I think it was like 50% mobile devices, I think it was like 35% PC, and then 15% other, which means like apps, you know, like you have the Machinima app or the YouTube app and stuff like that would be other, or things that just couldn't be classified. So that's pretty interesting. That we've now fully, I mean, when I started on YouTube, it was like primarily like 80% PC, and now it's like 50% phone. It's pretty crazy. So everyone ready to continue? Of course, I lost another 100 viewers as I used the bathroom and took a break. It is what it is. Hopefully they come back in the next hour here. Alright, folks. Well, that is the conclusion of today's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 stream. I hope that you enjoyed it. Sorry that there was so much tutorial. I mean, the most of today's stream was tutorial. But I think they wanted you to get readjusted to the controls of the original game, which I didn't, I didn't even remember them until I did that, so I'm glad that I did. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll progress on with much more story, so sorry if you were a little bored today, but tomorrow we shall be progressing nicely. Alright, hello everyone. Hello. Just wanted to let you know I am here. The stream is finally live. I apologize for the delay. The stream was live on YouTube for over 10 minutes. The problem was that YouTube was not sending out the code to my website so that my website, thekingofhate.com, could display the stream properly. It is now live on the website. So, that means in just a few minutes, as people join, we'll be starting pre-stream, and then a 3.5-hour Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 stream. Listen, here's the deal. The bottom line is yesterday was a very slow intro stream to this game, because it was mostly tutorial. The game doesn't really have a formal tutorial. It expects you to play through all these optional missions to relearn all of the mechanics of the game from the last game, and also to learn a few new mechanics. Problem being, it's not exactly the most entertaining thing for viewers. So, case in point, yesterday, I had almost 700 viewers on the stream to start, but once everyone saw it was just tutorial stuff, they all left. And by the time the stream was over, I had less than 400 people on stream. The good news is, I'm past all that. I actually completed all that stuff yesterday, so today it's going to be heavily story and upgrading my Boo character to make him better. Okay? Oh my god. Woo! Excuse me. Had to get that out of me.
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
So anyway, today should be a much better session and a much better experience than yesterday, but unfortunately, I hate to say it, first impressions are everything. So I think a lot of people who were maybe here and excited for the game came out yesterday and said, man, this game isn't very good, and I don't know if they're going to come back, which sucks. It's a new release I paid $60 for. I know for a fact it's a lengthy game because the first game was lengthy, and now I don't know if anyone's going to come back to watch, and that's kind of stinks.
This stinks! This is total BS!
So let me say this. I'm going to obviously wait a couple minutes here for people to join, and then we're going to do pre-stream. But if you're watching just today, and you enjoy the stream, alright, please give it a like here, on if you can, on YouTube. If you're watching on thekingofhate.com, you can't, but if you're watching on YouTube, please give it a like, and please tell everyone, spread the word, say, no, the playthrough's better now, you know, don't take that first stream as an example of what the whole thing is. You gotta come back and check out this game, because it doesn't suck, it's actually pretty good, okay? So, it is what it is. I apologize for yesterday, but today should be better, alright? I like it, but here's the deal. here's what happened yesterday. If you were a newcomer and you weren't here yesterday, you probably don't know. Or if you haven't seen the videos yet, you probably don't know. The game has a very incredibly slow start. Alright? Basically, the game does one of two things. It either assumes that you've played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and you know all of the stuff from it already, or you can play these optional missions that kind of reteach you all the game mechanics of the game, and you don't have to do them, but they're very useful if you do. Now, I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 when it was brand new. This was in February of 2015. So, almost 2 years ago, I figured it probably makes sense for me to play through all these tutorial missions and try to learn new abilities and all of that, with Krillin being my trainer. The problem is, I think most people who tuned in wanted to see story. They wanted to see, what's the story of this game? Is it the same as the last one? What are the new villains involved? What's going on? And the bottom line is, and this is no exaggeration, the stream yesterday opened up with about 10 minutes of story, then went into about 2.5 hours of tutorial. There was that much kind of padding and, oh, here's the reintroduction to the game and how to do everything. And then finally, at the end of yesterday's stream, the final 20 minutes was finally story advancement. So I can certainly understand if you're a viewer, right, and you tune in because you want to see the new Dragon Ball game, and you see 10 minutes of something interesting and then 2.5 hours of boring combat mechanics, you're probably bored to tears. And you know what? I kind of have to agree with you. That intro sequence of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is something that's necessary for the player to play, but it's not entertaining to watch. Alright? Now here's the thing. We're finally past that now. Okay? We're finally past that. And we're getting into the story now. The story missions have unlocked, and this is going to be the meat of the game. Now, of course, in between, there's going to be little grinding to unlock new abilities and stuff, so there will be some grinding in there with the story. But it's going to be a lot of story progression. We're going to see a lot of the main missions of the game unfold, the cutscenes and everything. So I'm happy about today's stream. I'm very excited. But now it begs the question, for those who were here for the launch yesterday, are they going to come back? Because here's what happened. When I started streaming yesterday, I had over, well, almost 700 viewers. I think it was up to like 680 at one point, okay? And it was growing, it was spiking. And then as soon as I started doing the tutorial missions, it nosedived. It went from 680 viewers down to 380 viewers. I lost 300 viewers because of the tutorial. So I can obviously expect that that's exactly what's going to happen with the playthrough on YouTube. People are going to start watching, get to the boring part, say screw this, and not watch. So sadly, I'm nervous because I know for a fact that this game's going to be long. If you remember, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 was quite a long and drawn-out game as well. And if this is my main focus for the next few days and into the next week, what's going to happen? You know, I need a strong finish for October, and I'm not going to get it if this is going to be what I'm playing. So, I don't know what to do. And I do want to play the game. I bought it, $60. I'm not wasting my money on this game, okay? But it seems like there may have to be some things that get shuffled around, alright? Congratulations, by the way. I don't really mention the stream chat moderators or anything too much. But I do want to say congratulations to both Be-The, I guess that's all I can say because he always changes what his name is. Be-The and Marl, who both got promoted to half-mods. I guess they're going to help us with the voicing moving forward, and I appreciate that. Listen, any help is appreciated, okay? So, congratulations to both of you, both regulars of the stream. Thank you for that, and thank you for, you know, helping out with the voicing. That's all half-mods need to do, voice and de-voice. That's all you need to do. Alright, everyone on the stream, well, time for a break. I gotta use the restroom. I've had to use the restroom for about a half an hour. So, this is going to be about a 15-minute break. I'm going to come back and about another hour and a half of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Today is much better than yesterday, by the way, if you didn't notice. No more shitty tutorials, advancement, plot, upgrades. It's a good stream so far, okay? So, I'll be back in 15. Thanks, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable.
Alright, folks. Well, that's going to be it for today's stream of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I would like to say thank you to those of you who did stick around. As you saw, today's stream was way better than yesterday's, because I just did all story and advancement. It wasn't side content and boring stuff, you know? So thank you for being here. It sucks that we can't get nearly as many people as we had yesterday, because so many people were turned off by the slow-ass intro, which I knew was going to happen. All I can say is I hope that I can convince people to keep watching this, because you know this game is long, and right now almost no one's watching the videos on YouTube, which means it's another $60 investment down the drain. $60 investment, $60 investment, $60 investment.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Unless I could somehow convince people that it actually gets better and they should keep watching. So, I don't know. Please, if you liked today's stream, spread the word. Tell people that it was good. Tell people that we're advancing and there's more stuff coming that's good and they should come back and watch rather than, oh, it was boring because of the tutorial, okay? So please spread the word. Tonight I'm playing Batman. I'm not streaming that, but that'll be tonight. Tomorrow is more Battlefield 1, my final session so that I can review the game. It's not my final session ever, it's just my final session this week so I can start reviewing the game. And then Friday will either be Titanfall 2 or this, depending on if I do get a donated copy of Titanfall 2 or not. I'll obviously let you know as we get closer, but don't worry, this will continue over the course of the next week, alright? Alright, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, you'll check out the Batman videos tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow for Battlefield. Peace out.